Good morning. My name is Dr. Uma Sinha. Today I am going to present a topic impact of the COVID-19 on the education sectors. The impact of the COVID-19 on Indian education sectors. There is a following slide which displays the impact of the COVID-19 or coronavirus over the education sector of the India. 32 million students affected by the COVID in India. The low availability of the computer, laptops and internet connection causing the special issues. High number of the increase in the e-learning platform and application increases after COVID-19 pandemic. Educational institute running in great losers due to the non-collection of tuition fees. The COVID-19 pandemic shock to the education and policy responses. How school closure and economic crisis affected education system. School closure is affecting the direct education cost, learning stalls, learning inequality increases, attachment to the schooling falls. Then healthy and safety impact. Students' nutrition worsens, student mental health declines, student vulnerability increases. Then how economic crisis affect education demand side. Dropout rate increases, especially for disadvantaged children, child labor, child marriage, transactional sex increases, education investment by the parents declines. Then education supply side. Government spending on the education falls, quality of the education declines, teaching quality declines, private school close. There are some emerging approaches of the India for higher education during the COVID-19 like e-Pathshala, Shodhganga, Swayamprabha, National Digital Library of India, Swayam platform MOOC courses was launched in the Education Institute, then Vidwan. What take the priorities in the online educations? Educator 4%, subject material 7%, 15% class experience, language are less than the 1%, general 3%, ease of access 3%, and value for the money 1%. Now, how online school education in the India during the COVID-19 was launched after the COVID-19 pandemic. So some online platform was launched like Byju's, Zoom, Microsoft Teams, Google Meet. This online platform helps to the educator to connect with the students. This COVID-19 staggering impact on the global educations. This figure refers to the learner enrolled at the pre-primary, primary, lower secondary and upper secondary level of the education as well as tertiary education levels. These are the sources of the UNESCO. How this number of the learner impacted by the national school closure worldwide. Online learning challenge faced by the students and faculties. So now we will discuss what is the online learning challenge faced by the students and the faculty. There are some online learning challenges faced by the student. Adaptability. So students find it difficult to adapt to the online learning environment immediately after the traditional classroom learning. Due to the sudden change, they are not able to adapt to the computer-based learning. Students who always set up in the traditional classroom mindset are not able to focus on the online platform. It is important for them to accept the new learning environment with an open mind. Now, how to overcome this challenge? Nowadays, adaptive learning is using the artificial intelligence to adjust the content according to the individual needs. It helps in providing personalized courses to identify their weaknesses and strengthen for better learning outcome. Now, another issue is technical issues. Many students are not well equipped with the high internet connection that is required for the online learning. Due to this, they face the problem in going live for the virtual learning and other platforms that require internet connections. They are facing technical issues as they are not much aware of the technology and computer applications. A slow and high internet connections can play a very important role in how quickly you can attend the class and do not miss any live sessions. There is a possibility of poor connectivity if you find difficulty in downloading some information related to the subject, blur videos, etc. How to overcome this challenge? You just need to find a high-speed internet connections at your home and know where you can get the technical support for the connections and other technical issues related to software and tools for the effective learning. The next challenges is computer knowledge. Lack of the computer education is a major concern in today's world. There are many students who still cannot operate basic computer with MS Word and PowerPoint. And whenever some technical issue emerges, they find it difficult to solve the problem in such a scenario. They face difficulty with live classes, usage of the appropriate icon, MS Office, communications, related apps and website, browsing study materials, etc. Sometimes they do not know technology proficiency like logging, live classes, creating and submitting work, communicating with teachers and friends. How to overcome these challenges? Students should be provided access to support devices that can help them to solve technical problems via call, email, or live chat. You should pay attention to your instructor during the process of solving the issues. Now, the online learning challenges faced by the faculty. Faculty also facing the challenges. First number is engaging student. As students are moving toward online learning from traditional classroom, it becomes difficult for teachers to adjust to a new learning platform. Teaching online may not influence and engage students for longer period of times. They can easily get distracted and lose concentration during the live sessions. How to overcome this challenge? You need to understand that online learning has a lot of advantages with respect to tools and interesting platforms to engage students in learning. Try to include these tools in multiple types of learning approaches such as podcasts, videos, discussions, various forms of the text through the articles and blogs, different assessment methods like test, quizzes, assignment and project, learning activity and collaboration for the better learning outcome. Another challenge is time commitment. If the course content is taught in a person, then you might not really understand the time commitment. It is still difficult to convert those learning into effective online format. Teachers should be given some time for proper planning of the content and methods to deliver to the student. Teachers are not able to deliver the effective content in time. It said that the teachers take more time in teaching online than face to face. If students exceed their deadline in submitting assignment or project can lead to more work for you. How to overcome this challenge? Use a friendly tone for communicating with the students to establish rapport. You can set reminder for assignment and project in your learning management system. Send it to your student one week prior to the submission deadline. Then another challenge is teaching methods. We know that the most of the teachers follow the typical classroom style teaching method as they used to teach with only blackboard and book. It becomes difficult for them to adapt the new teaching method that are completely virtual and technology driven. How to overcome this challenge? Most important thing is to get comfortable in a virtual classroom. Find out different kind of the tools that make teaching and assessment simple and easy. You can develop many teaching methods that can improve their learning such as conducting different activities, model making, debate, group activities, virtual tours, group discussion, role play, etc. Another challenge faced by the faculty is technical issues. Many teachers struggle with technical issues that are unavoidable and cause stress. They become helpless if the something technical errors come in the middle of the live sessions or communicating with the students. How to overcome this? You should contact technical support for solving problems that can cause hindrance in the learning process. Make sure you upgrade your computer with apps and software that can help in an effective learning process with a high-speed internet connections. Education sector impact and concern during the COVID-19. All the major entrance examinations are postponed, including engineering, medical, law, agriculture, fashion, and designing courses, etc. The lockdown has generated uncertainty over the exam cycle. Structure of schooling and learning include teaching and assessment methodology, and due to closure, it will be affected. Higher education sector are also disrupted, which again have an impact on the country's economic futures. What is a possible alternative or solution for the interrupted education during the COVID-19? With the help of the power supply, digital skill of the teachers and the students, internet connectivity, it is necessary to explore the digital learning, high and low technology solutions, etc. Students, those are coming from the low income group or presence of disability, etc., distance learning program can be included to provide support for digitalization to teachers and students. The necessity to explore digital learning platform. EdTech reform at the national level, that is an integration of the technology in the present Indian education system. Conclude at last, we can say that the recent pandemic created an opportunity for the change in the pedagogical approaches and introductions of virtual education in all the level of the education. Virtual education is the most preferred mode of the education at this time of the crisis due to the outbreak of COVID-19. Combinations of the traditional technology like radio, TV, landline phone with the mobile or web technologies to a single platform with all depositories would enhance better accessibility and flexibility to education. The post-COVID-19 education seems to be an education with widely accepted online or virtual educations, which may perhaps be a parallel system of educations. Thank you for giving me opportunity on this platform.